Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Knowledge Portal video series. Now in the previous lecture we spoke about elasticity. Now I really wanted to show you one interesting thing because this is something which will help you. Now I have VMware Fusion up and running, and I have CentOS server which is running in the VMware Fusion. So let me just connect to the CentOS server. Now, if I just want to see on what is the available memory in this particular virtual machine, so it is around 1 GB. So it is 1 GB of RAM is available. And if I want to look into processor, so I'll do a cat CPU proc info. Oops. Okay. You will see that I have only one processor which is available. So processor 0. So this is the first processor which is available. So essentially what I have is I have 1 GB RAM and I have one core processor available in my virtual machine. Now there is a promotional activity that we have already discussed that is coming up. Now as far as vertical scaling is concerned in infrastructure as a service, under normal scenario, what happens is if I want to scale this up, I have to shut down the virtual machine. Now, so I'll just show you. So you see, I have 1024 MB of RAM and I have one core processor. Now, if I want to scale or if I want to increase or decrease the resource to the particular virtual machine, you see, I'm not able to do that. And there is a warning saying that the setting on this page cannot be changed until the virtual machine is shut down. And this is one of the challenges as far as the servers are concerned. So if you want to vertical scale, let's say for example, a EC2 server or a DigitalOcean droplet, then you have to shut down the server, then either increase or decrease the capacity and then start the server. So that is one of the challenges that you will find as far as the scalability is concerned. Now AWS has recently come up with vertical scaling as far as RDS instances are concerned. So maybe this might be improved in the later years, but as of today you cannot really scale the servers up or scale the servers down without shutting them down. So let me do one thing. Let me just shut down this particular server. Okay, I'll just say halt. Okay. Okay, so the server has shut down. Now if I go to virtual machine settings, now if I click, you see both of these options are now available. So let me just increase the processor to 2 cores and let me increase the RAM to 4 GB. Okay, around 4 GB RAM is there. I'll close the screen and I'll start the server again. So the server has started. Let me show you some interesting things. So generally the messages that you see over here, right? The messages in black color. So basically you can see that in cloud environment. So in cloud you don't really have the console, right? So if you just right click on a particular server, you go to get system log and you will see all those messages present in the system log. Anyways, we'll be discussing about this in great detail whenever the right opportunity comes. I just wanted to show you. So let me just go to full screen. Okay, let me just type in. Okay, so if I open in terminal, let's see the RAM capacity now. If I do a free -m, you can see the RAM capacity has been increased. And also if I do a cat proc -cpu info, you see that now I have 2 processors. So this is the processor 0 and this is the processor 1. So what we have now is we have 2 core processor and we have 4 GB of RAM. Now one thing that we have learned is that if we want to scale the servers vertically, we have to shut them down increase the capacity and we have to start the server. Now this I'm showing you it in the virtual machine. The same can be applied as far as the cloud environment is concerned. Now if the servers are shut down currently, and you can see I can change the instance type from T2 micro to whatever instance type is available over here. But when I just start this server, let me just start this server. We generally discuss that most of the properties or settings of a virtual environment is replicated in cloud environment. When I start this server, you see that the change instance type button has been, you cannot really click, it has been erased out. So you see, whenever the server is started in a cloud environment or even in virtual machine, as of now, there is no way for you to vertical scale it other than shutting it down, scaling it up and starting the server after that. So this is something that I really wanted to show you. I hope this has been informative for you, and due to this challenge in vertical scaling as far as servers are concerned, horizontal scalability approach is generally used in cloud environments. So I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.